All right, so let's take a look at number 2, a squared plus 2a plus 1. Now, here I'm throwing in a different variable, and that's okay. Just pretend that these are x's. Okay, if you want to actually change it to x's and then change it back, you can do that. But let's keep it as a's, and we're going to factor it out. Now, what's in front of the a squared term is a 1, and what's at the end is a 1 as well. So 1 times 1 is equal to 1. We find pairs of factors. 1 times 1 works, and -1 times -1 work. That's it. Those are the only ones we have for 1. Now, which pair adds up to positive 2? That would be this pair right here. And so we're going to decompose the 2a to be a squared plus a plus a plus 1. So 2a becomes 1a and 1a. Okay, remember, it means exactly the same thing. The only difference here is that now we have it decomposed. We have it split up in the middle. So let's break that up. A squared and a, we can take 1a out of there. A squared divided by a is going to be just a, and a divided by a is going to be 1. Okay, so it's important to remember that that is a 1. Now, if we look at the second one here, there is nothing that we can take out of a and positive 1. Okay, there's absolutely nothing. Other than we can take out a 1. Okay, we have to take out something, and if that's just a 1, we take out a 1. And that doesn't change those, so it stays the same. You'll notice these are again the same. So we have a plus 1, and we take these two, a plus 1. Well, wouldn't you know it? They are the exact same thing, so we can write it out as a plus 1 squared because we're multiplying the same thing to each other. Okay, so it's just exactly the same thing, just a plus 1 squared. Let's take a look at number 3 here, the next example. Okay, we have m squared plus 4m plus 3. So this would be 1 times 3 gives us 3. Now there's only a few options of factors. We have 1 times 3 and -1 times -3. Again, we're dealing with just positives here. The positive 4, so we're looking for two numbers that add up to positive 4, and that will be 1 and 3. And so we decompose our trinomial, m squared plus m plus 3m plus 3. And that's decomposing, right? We're taking those two values and we're splitting up our middle term, or that m term right there. All right, let's find greatest common factors of these two sections. M squared and m, we're going to take out an m. Okay, and so this is just m plus 1. And in this case here, 3m plus 3, the biggest thing we can take out is a 3, and we're going to be left with m plus 1. Again, very important that what's inside there is the same. That is one of our factors. And the second one is going to be these two, and so it's m plus 3. And so this is our answer. Those are our two binomials which multiply together to come up with that trinomial right there.